Riesen Ludwigsburg and the visitors Le Mans South. Well, these two teams here tonight in dire need of a victory for sure. The home side with only 2 victories this season and have not won a game for quite a while. The last time they won was on the 13th of November, and that was against top of the table with Cam Murcia. Le Mans South started the season with an opening win against Banvit. They've only picked up a few wins, or 2 wins for that matter. Well, Banvit tonight came up victorious against Benchfield, while Anvil Vosselic came up short against Cities Avellino yesterday. The games you can see tonight. Cam Murcia will host Nizhny Novgorod here, Group A of the Basketball Champions League. Well, for those fans, it has been a season completely the other way from what it was last year. Last year, the MHP Arena here in Ludwigsburg was rocking each week in the Basketball Champions League as they made the impressive journey to the Final Four in Athens. And when they came up short, probably expectations would have been high. But a lot of changes, as you can see, sitting rock bottom of the group with only 2 wins and 7 losses. It is really desperation for them tonight. They must win tonight if they're going to have any hopes. All is not over. With 5 games left here in the Basketball Champions League. They need to be the best 5 games of their regular season. And the same goes for the visitors. Le Mans South, as we said, started the campaign in fine fashion with a very convincing win against Banvit. They have other wins against Benchfield. And the last time these two teams met, on the 23rd of October, it was Le Mans who came out victorious in a very narrow win, 64-54. More players to look out for tonight. The veteran big man Ricky Hendricks, who had a very impressive game against Cam Murcia in the last round. Not to mention Cameron Clark, and of course Terry Tarpe, the sharpshooter, 24 years of age. And we definitely want him to get off to a good start. The University of Florida, Wilfred Aguet, young player just coming into his prime. His explosiveness and athleticism will be key tonight for the visitors. Well, for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, it has been a season with a lot of change. Had to adapt very quickly. You see McRae taking the free throws. He's a part of that team that made the Final Four last year. And a lot of change for Coach Patrick. Jordan Crawford coming in this season. New point guard to the system, along with Aaron Best. Not to mention Adam Wolokovsky, 36 years of age, one of their top veteran players, also a member last year that made it to the Final Four. It's going to be a big, big game for them tonight, to say the least. They must protect home court. More importantly, they must give their passionate fans. There you can see the black and yellows here in Ludwigsburg, south of Germany, every night playing the drums. Some of the most passionate fans here in the Basketball Champions League. They really need to get behind their fans tonight. They really need to make sure they can act as a 6th player. Le Mans South, one of the more traditional basketball clubs of French basketball, but again, this season, a lot to learn, a lot to take in, of course. What changes need to be made? Thinking with their 3 victories, just maybe they can pull a few more out of these last 5 games. They could possibly push up the table. It's definitely going to be a big test, where they test themselves. Sometimes these games, when you play against teams of your caliber with similar records near the bottom, there can be a lot of anxiety, a lot to play for. Wilfred Aguet, as we said, one of their more influential players. Athleticism, goes in for a lot of second opportunities. They're definitely going to need him to play a very big game tonight, that's for sure, if they're going to come out with anything. The chance of the drum beat to Ludwigsburg last year was very big. And tonight it's going to need to be as big as possible. They must win tonight with only 2 victories to give them any chance of moving up the table. They've got to make home court a fortress, really make the atmosphere in here electrifying, really get everybody on board. Jordan Crawford, originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, played his college basketball at Bowling Green, graduated in the year of 2013, had a brief stint in the G League. Again, a lot's going to be relied on him tonight. Best, again, another player, a Canadian international, really needs to step it up tonight, really give them something from the perimeter. You need to have a good shooting night. This would be the night Owen Klassen, another one, his Canadian international teammate. Another player that they really need to make sure gets off the mark tonight, really gives them something to play for. Chapman, originally from Medford, Oregon, same town as the famous Kevin Love, University of Texas. Had a brief stint in Switzerland with Fribourg Olympic at the beginning of his career, as well as playing in Japan. No doubt Japanese contact coming from Coach John Patrick, who also began his coaching career in Japan in the Basketball Japanese League. Fan favorite Alan Wolitkowski, again, settling a lot for three-point shots this year. Hasn't really got off the mark as he would have liked to. Again, he's had to step into a more role. He's had to step up and lead from the points, which was tough, where he played a very good position last year as a role player. Probably one of the better role players here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, the question was Keelan Martin going to play here, the former Butler player? It's his first year out of university playing here in the Basketball Champions League. Had a very prolific college basketball career, originally from Louisville, Kentucky. Again, we need the 6'7" giant to really get off the mark. Power, strength, athleticism. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our officials tonight are Tolga Şahin, Petar Husha, and Kerem Baki, coming from Turkey, Czech Republic, and Italy. And ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud to say that we have some of the finest officials here in world basketball. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, and they will continue to do so here tonight in the Basketball Champions League. Well, a game like this, not only are points available, how far you can move up the table. There you can see Jonathan Tabua, regular, is going to start at the point guard role. He'll be partnered with Michael Thompson, Terry Tarpey, the sharpshooter. No surprise to see Cameron Clark, and the big man inside, Ricky Hendricks. Well, Ricky Hendricks, their top player here for Lamont South. Again, how well he will get off the mark. Right now, Michael Thompson leading all scoring for Lamont South with 11.8 points per game. Cameron Clark chipping in 10.3. And Ricky Hendricks just under 10 points. They don't really have that franchise player that can really take him all the way. And Eric Barchecki will know that tonight he needs his players to step up and perform well. Be interested to see the starting lineup. There you can see Lamont Deshaun Jones will be starting the point guard role along with Christian von Fintel. Adam Wolitkowski starts at power forward by Canadian international Owen Klassen. They're going with a small lineup along with Jordan Crawford. He will share the backcourt with Lamont Deshaun Jones. Again, one thing that's going to get them off the mark is fast tempo, fast break basketball up and down the court. You can be sure to see that from Crawford. And there he is, man of the hour, John Patrick, who led this franchise to the Final Four last year. Began his coaching career in Japan, swiftly moved over here in Germany where he made a name for himself. More optimistic, positive coaches. It's one thing about John Patrick, really has been known in his coaching style to get his players to play together, play with collectiveness, synergy, all together. And right now, it's a big test for him and his boys. You can see the home crowds there already in fine voice, already being passionate, up for the game. In this atmosphere, if this team can get off to a good start, will be absolutely electrifying. That's what it's all about here, basketball in the southern part of Germany. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg need to realize as well, if you give a good performance tonight with a bit of heart, desire, these fans, they will reward you. They will stand behind you non-stop, beating that drum. It really can be a nuisance for visiting teams coming in, as many teams saw last year here in the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. You won't be too concerned with that. His players go through the motions, defend the paint, control the rebounds. I'm sure they can come up with something here on the road here in Ludwigsburg. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for joining us here in the southern part of Germany here of Ludwigsburg. It is game day 10 of the Basketball Champions League regular season. Our host, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, against the visitors, Le Mans South. Do not go anywhere as we are set for tip. Well, tip is underway. Here's the visitors who get the first possession there. You can see just maintaining it off the jump ball. Taboo now gets a hand off a clock, but they're going to go to Terry Tarpey. Now, here's the one thing about it. Le Mans South, they go for a lot of dribble handoffs. Down low to Ricky. Ricky backs down, tries to jump hook off the right hand. He just kisses it off the glass. Well, it's a good start there from the big man. Taking it early in the low block. Got it by Owen Klassen. Could be a bit of a mismatch here. Down the other end, Owen Klassen catches in the low block. He backs down the same as he did against Hendricks. Tries his own jump hook, in and out, can't get it. Almost gets his own rebound, but it tips out of bounds. Ricky Hendricks looking towards the officials, so he got pushed in the back. Taboo now heavily guarded by Von Fintel. Down low to Ricky. Ricky backs down again. Same situation as the last play. Spins to the left, makes a bit of contact. Back to the right, gets his own rebound. Well, they tip it back. And Von Fintel able to come up with a loose ball. Crawford now. He's going to go all the way. Takes in with his right. Sean Jones now pick and pop. Walikovsky takes a lot of threes. Can't get this one. And we've seen him take a lot of those shots this year. Hasn't been able to knock them down as much as he would have liked to, but all the way, has to kick it out Tarpey. They get a ball reversal down the middle, makes a bit of contact, puts it off the glass, can't get it. Klassen with a rebound. Now they're down and out here. Crawford tries a bit of shake and bake, steps back, pulls up from 15 feet, way off the mark, can't get it. And the first foul of the game goes to Christian Von Fintel. Tried to go in for a second opportunity as he just gets called for a behind the back call on Terry Tarpey. This is an interesting matchup now. Michael Thompson being guarded by someone just a little bit smaller than him, probably with a step quicker. Jonathan Taboo just gets away with a carry. Thompson now 6 on the shot clock. He's got to get something going. Gives up Jonathan Taboo. He tries a long three. The three is up. No good. But an offensive rebound by Ricky Hendricks. Just got better positioning over Owen Klassen. Well, again, this could be very strong for Le Mans South. They can control the rebounds, really make sure they come up with as much second opportunities as possible. Could be a bit of a nightmare for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Well, Hendricks, time and space, doesn't go for the three, gives up to Thompson. Thompson now has to throw it off Owen Klassen, but he turns it over. And a good double team there from Owen Klassen. Jordan Crawford pulls in Michael Thompson to throw the ball away. Walikovsky now. Got it by Cameron Clark. Crawford off the screen, bumps, goes in around, gets rejected. Ricky Hendricks just said, get out of here. We can see what Jordan Crawford was looking for. Made the penetration, was trying to look for a dish off. But Ricky Hendricks saw JC coming. JC went up, get out of here. This is my house. Time, space, pulls the trigger from the perimeter, takes the shot, in and out, can't get it. And now Jonathan Taboo can break in transition. Oh, crosses over, takes all the way. Jonathan Taboo, what a move going to the basket. Put it between his legs, crossed it over, and he just finishes with a kiss off the glass. And Walikovsky now gives up Aaron Best. Crawford coming off a screen, down to Walikovsky. Backs down, goes baseline, avoids the double team. Best kicks out. Jones tries to trigger from the three-point line, and Jones just knocks it down. Lamont Deshaun Jones. We're after just over 3 minutes of play. Finally, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg get the first field goal. It's a good one to get. Thompson now guarded by Aaron Best. Gives up the Clark. Clark looking for a handover to Taboo. Well, Taboo takes it in the paint, gives it back, pick and pop with Cameron Clark. Clark, top of the key, knocks down the 15-foot jump shot. Well, good understanding. You can see MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg sitting back on the defense. Well, he didn't roll to the basket, had enough time and space. Well, Klassen almost throws it away. Sean Jones now comes up one screen. Down to his countryman, kicks out. This time Best takes another three, puts it up, and it's nothing but net. Aaron Best just sinks it from downtown. Well, back-to-back three-pointers now for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. And again, three-point shooting very crucial in the early stages. Really spread the floor, make the defense stretch. Taboo pulls up the trigger from the perimeter, takes the three, and Jonathan Taboo just nails it from downtown. Well, he now moves up to 5 points with that three-point field goal. For pick and pop, Walikovsky. Walikovsky tries to go in the lane, tries a bounce pass, turns it over. And now Terry Tape, he can push in transition. Tape pulls up now, gives to Hendricks. Well, he got a wide open Michael Thompson in the corner. They got to feed him, gets rejected. Well, Walikovsky getting up and blocking. Well, you can see there Deshaun Jones might have just stepped out of bounds, but they keep it alive. Crawford up to Walikovsky. Down low to Klassen. Klassen backs down against Hendricks, throws his elbow, turns it over, and now Taboo, transition. It's a 3-on-2, behind the back, Terry Tape gives up to Michael Thompson, and it's fast break basketball. Lamont South and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg have to call timeout. Well, you thought in that passage of fast break basketball there was possibly 2 fouls there, but in the end, beautiful behind the back pass by Terry Tape, and they dish it up. Well, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg have not hit a field goal from within the rainbow, while Lamont South 4 for 8.
And we're not getting a shot. Guys, we can't be soft on the screens. You're holding the screen and they're getting wide open threes. We're okay if we don't turn the ball over.
One thing you got to love about Coach Patrick is times of adversity doesn't show too much emotion. You saw that again when they were winning a lot of games last year. It's a very calm, collective manner. Again, it's very hard for a team when you go through a lot of changes in the preseason, lose a lot of new faces, have to bring a lot of new faces in, sorry. What a move there by Jonathan Taboo. Here's the pick and pop play. Again, Cameron Clark just sinking it from 15 feet. Now that's a good shot for him, but what a behind the back pass. Terry Tape giving up to Michael Thompson. Now Lamont South putting on a bit of full court pressure right now. Now, how is this going to settle for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg? We've just brought Keelan Martin and David McRae into the mix, and you know Keelan Martin's been one of their most influential players in the regular season. And it's his rookie season outside the NCAA. It's been a good experience, but Owen Klassen makes a small, gets rejected. Terry Tape just said, "Get out of here." It was actually Clint Chapman that made the dive to the basket and just got denied. Hendricks now, time space, dished it off to Cameron Clark. You can see Keelan Martin unable to keep it in bounds, and they turn it over. Well, Wilfred Aguette just checks into the game for Lamont South. Cameron Clark now backs down, tries to take off the dribble, pulls up from 15 feet, and Cameron Clark off the dribble just isolates against Keelan Martin. If he starts making jump shots like that, it's only a matter of time till he gets some more good looks inside. I mean, Cameron Clark now getting 2 comfortable jump shots from 15 feet. Martin spins to the middle, backs down, puts up a wild one, and he gets it to drop. Well, Uses size, finesse, and strength all in one. He hits his first field goal of the ball game. Tape comes off the screen, pick and roll now with Cameron Clark, kicks it in the corner. We got a 3 ball, 3 is up, no good. And they tip it out of bounds. Well, it was good passage of play, good penetration. They had a wide open shoot and they kicked it out. Good look, but just couldn't finish it. And MHP Riesenburg now being in Kieran Amanga, came off their youth system. Just playing for their under 18s last year. Again, great opportunity for this young player. JC now comes off a screen, looks for Keelan Martin. Martin crosses over, takes him to his left, steps back, pulls up from 15 feet. Keelan Martin can't get it. Manga tries to go in for the second opportunity. He can't get it. Well, the alley-oop is up and he can't connect with it. But what a play that would have been. Cameron Clark elevated up to the gods. Just couldn't keep it under control. What a play that would have been. Well, Lamont Soft just make their change as they bring into the game number 8, Antoine Eto'o. Backup point guard who again can shoot it from the perimeter. Give him a few looks. Well, tries his luck from the perimeter, takes a long 3, and he knocks it down. Well, Clint Chapman now just showing his capabilities from the perimeter. And he hits a big, big 3 for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. It's their third 3 of the quarter. Eto'o now heavily guarded by Aaron Best. Thompson now gives up to Cameron Clark. Well, it's actually Wilford again, so goes off another screen. Downloaded Wilford again, good hands, catching the low block, reverse layup, can't get it. Well, Manga secures a rebound, but he turns it over. Tries to take the offensive foul, but doesn't get it. Well, looked like a clear charge, but they played on. JC Crawford gives to Keelan Martin. Martin now wants to isolate against Thompson. Kicks out Chapman. He's made 1 3, takes another one, in and out, can't get it. Well, Best keeps it alive, offensive rebound. Keelan Martin tries the 3, can't get it. And Wilford again now secures a rebound. Clark gets a hand over Tape. Tape almost gets his pocket pick. 6 on the shot clock now. He's got to get something going to the basket. Clark pulls up for a deep, deep 3, puts it up, doesn't get it. Wilford again with the offensive rebound, and he's fouled by Jordan Crawford under the basket. So Wilford again will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, Lamont Deshaun Jones is going to come back into the game. And Wilford again is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Well, the foul was on the ground, and she wasn't a shooting foul. Interesting play. And another foul is committed. Now we're in the team foul, so Eto'o will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Again, you can just see MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg just getting caught off the dribble there. And sometimes when you get beat, you have no choice but to foul. But the problem for them is, with only with 1:35 to go, they are in the penalty. So Lamont will go to the free throw line. Well, Lamont just make their change as well as they bring in number 12, Peter Cornelia. Originally from Calais, France, from the north. Stands at 7 feet tall. Young player with a lot of promise. Was a regular feature, usually in the starting lineup for Lamont South, but the first time we see him come off the bench. Was drafted by the Denver Nuggets in the second round of 2016, 53rd pick overall. So he makes it 2 for 2 from the stripe. So now Well, time, space, all the way. Makes a contact. Beautiful layup. Well, he missed it. Keelan Martin with a rebound. And he gets fouled, and he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Well, it was a good take to the basket by Deshaun Jones, but in the end, just has to finish it. Well, Martin makes the first free throw, and again, it's been a great experience for him this year. Originally playing in the Old Big East, where he was at Butler. This will be his first taste of professional basketball, and what a way to have it here in Europe, and especially in a country like Germany, one of the top European leagues. Playing week in, week out in the Basketball Champions League, for that matter, as he makes both free throws. Well, takes the big three off the screen, can't get it. They secure the rebound. And now with a minute left, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg can tie the game up and take the lead with a 3. Chapman now tries another triple from way out, and it's way off. And Peter Cornelio gets the rebound. Well, wide open, time, space, uncontested, can't get it. Well, Amanga gets a rebound. He'll play it. Just getting a few stats there on the boards. Pulls up for the shot. Deshaun Jones ties the game up, and he makes it a tie game with that jump shot. Seven seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock, which means Lamont probably won't get the last shot. Takes it all the way, gets rejected. Aaron Bessel the rebound, and now MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg can't get the last shot of the first quarter. Deshaun Jones now going to go pick and roll with Clint Chapman. Almost loses it. Well, gets fouled. Well, gets body checked. Well, Wilfred Agede just so powerful, so strong. Probably not a lot intended in it, but just the size and power of it. There was the first knock, the reach in. And again, just to secure the ball. Well, takes him out. Well, 5.1 seconds left. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg can get one last shot here in the first quarter. Keelan Martin now is going to have to take it all the way to the basket. Crossover, completely attacks it as he gets fouled by Peter Cornelier. It's only the 13th foul, so now they'll get the ball sidelined with 2.6. It's actually quite a smart foul there by Peter Cornelier, because it stopped Keelan Martin from going to the basket and probably getting to the free throw line. We'll get to Keelan Martin, catch and shoot from the side, puts it up, can't get it. It was a good look. At the end of the first quarter, this game's all tied a piece at 15 between MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg and Lamont Sarth. We can see now MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg only 2 for 9 from the field within the rainbow. They're 3 for 8 from the perimeter. Only both teams going to the free throw line. 1 attempt tonight. Both teams really want to change that stat going into the second half. Now Keelan Mott now kicks out to Walikovsky. Deshaun Jones comes off another screen, takes him to his left, has to kick it in the corner to Amanga. 4 on the shot clock, he's got to get going to the basket. Takes a wild one for 15 feet, and it's up and away, and a high arc on it, but he gets to the drop. Tough self-play, but he did so well to get it off in the first place. Well, Thompson, time, space, kicks it out. Takes down the middle. Cornelier tries a deep three, and it's a big air ball. Walikovsky with a rebound, and now Best can break. Time, space, Aaron Best tries a Euro step all the way to the left hand. Can't get it, but the tip back dunk by the young fella. Well, Kieran Amanga coming from the youth system. He just goes in and he throws it down. What a dunk. Thompson gives a pick and roll to Wilfred again. Back to Peter Cornelier, keeps it alive. Kicks out of Thompson now. 6 on the shot clock. Gotta get something going to the basket. Pulls up for a deep three. Up and away. And it's a big miss. And Best is fouled. Well, 24-second violation came off. Well, down low, wide open. Keelan Martin's got to finish it. All of a sudden, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg just seemed like a new team after the first quarter. A team that couldn't get many good looks within the paint, all of a sudden, some good looks now. Neto now goes pick and roll. The clock. Back out to Jonathan Tabou. Tabou tries to lob to Hendricks. Hendricks tries to keep it alive. Tries to go up with it. Well, tries to jump hook. And a 24-second violation. Good defense by MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Ricky Hendricks trying to signal to the officials that he got fouled, but nothing's been said. Keelan Mott now tries a pump fake, jab step, takes the three, can't get it. Foul there off the ball. It's on Aaron Best. Just gets caught in the screen with Cameron Clark, but first team foul for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Well, the young fella, originally from Wissembourg, France. Amanga now just checks out, but we got a timeout right now because these two teams are going to talk it over. Well, there you can see Jonathan Tabou and Cameron Clark leading scores right now with 5 and 4, but right now it's just going under a little bit of adversity while Deshaun Jones and Keelan Martin leading the way for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, looking like a different team now, getting points with inside the paint. Well, they try to steal the ball, but Aaron Best now picks up a second personal foul there within seconds, but sometimes when you just overcommit, you just put yourself in a situation that gives the official a chance to make a call. They've done so well here to build a 6-point lead, and they've gone on an 8-0 run since the first quarter. Now another big chance, and what a time for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg as Herzog checks into the game. Another player from their academy, only last year, still playing for their under-18s. A young player with a lot of promise from the perimeter. Pick a pop now with Hendricks. Hendricks looking for the handoff with Bigot. Into Cameron Clark. Clark now pump fakes, takes again from 15 feet, can't get it. Well, Ricky Hendricks just puts up an arm over Walichowski and tips it into the basket. Sean Jones now, he draws a foul. Foul is on Cameron Clark. Jones now takes it in with his left hand, makes a bit of contact, puts a floater up, can't get it. Clark secures a rebound. Well, gets a steal now, throws it away, 1/5 the reverse layup, and he just puts his hand in the cookie jar and comes up with the goods. And sometimes, if you just commit at that right moment, you can draw a foul. Now Keelan Martin now gets called for a personal foul. Well, Lamont Sark probably will be kicking themselves in the head. I mean, Cameron Clark isn't the designated point guard, but really, the point guard's got to go to him. Here you can see he's got the ball. He's looking for someone to give it up to, but that stage, Eto's got to go to him. Poor turnover. Eto in the lane, kicks out. Bigot now takes it baseline, makes a bit of contact, can't get it. Walichowski secures a rebound. Well, an unsportsmanlike foul. And again, there was no need for it. By the time Bigot, frustration after missing the layup, but trying to insinuate he got an elbow, but again, he was the one that grabbed Walichowski. So now Walichowski will go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg going to get the ball back. Now the officials are just reviewing the call right now to insinuate, was there something that went on before the foul that they called on Bigot? Did Walichowski hit him? But here's the layup. Now, he probably thought he got fouled there, but really there's no need for Bigot to grab him at all. I mean, they're stuck with the unsportsmanlike foul. So now I think Walichowski is going to shoot these 2 free throws and he's going to get the ball back. He's had to play a different role this year. I mean, he's 36 years of age, doing really well. First time he's played here at the club, but getting a player that settles for a lot of 3-point shots. They really need him just to bang around a little bit more inside. He misses the second free throw. We talk about playing with intelligence and making the right choices. I mean, that was clearly not the right time to give up a hard foul. Jones now looking inside for Klassen, throws it down low to the big man. The big man now is going to back down against Hendricks. Pulling the shot clock, gives it back to Jones. Jones got to pull the trigger, takes the jump shot, and he gets it to drop. Well, Deshaun Jones right now is on fire. He gives MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg a 9-point lead. Tabu takes him to his left, puts up the floater, can't get it. Jones secures a rebound. Now they're on the run. Hits 3-on-3 all the way. Lays it up. And Deshaun Jones is playing for an MVP. Just takes it coast to coast. Basketball pulls up with a deep three, and Michael Thompson just responds as he gives Lamont Soft their 5th point of the quarter. It's a big shot to boost the confidence right now for Lamont Soft. They've only scored 5 points in this quarter. Klassen sets a screen, doesn't roll it, turn it over. Well, Terry Tarpe steps out of bounds, but again, Deshaun Jones not looking where he threw the ball. Really just a careless turnover. Terry Tarpe trying to insinuate to the officials that he got knocked out of bounds. And the youngster from the academy back into the game as he replaces his fellow academy teammate. Jones gets him up in the air. Isolates, pulls up for a quick three from out of nowhere. Can't get it. They can't secure the rebound. Now Michael Thompson taking in transition. Thompson now just tries to slow it down. Bit of shake and bake. Wants to go pick and roll. Doesn't use the screen. Steps back. Takes an unorthodox three-pointer. Can't get it. Walikovsky with a rebound. And now Jones can break. Well, Jones been unstoppable so far in the game. Takes it in. He's looking for someone to roll. No one's moved. Klassen thought about the three. Back to Jones. Jones wide open. Can't get it. Big rebound by Clark. And Thompson now looking for someone to give it up to. Bonfinto just gets beaten by Jonathan Taboo. Down to Clark. Clark with a bit of a mismatch. Guided by Walikovsky. Crosses over. Pulls up. Cameron Clark. It is clutch city right now here in Ludwigsburg. Smooth as you like off the dribble. He's now 3 for 6 from the field. He's got 6 points. Some good looks there from the mid-range. Jones gives up to Klassen. Manga tries his luck from the perimeter, and the young fella, nothing but net. Well, he's making a statement right now. Only very young, coming from the border with France and Germany. Again, an academy prospect player. As Taboo takes a long two, and he just sorts the net out from the previous swish. What a shot. So they try the alley-oop, and he just finishes it. And what athleticism by Owen Klassen. Does so well there. Catch the ball mid-air. What an assist by Deshaun Jones. Well, Terry Tarpe doesn't look very confident with the ball in his hand, but now you can see Bonfinto gambles, kicks it out. Thompson, big three. Can't get it. Klassen with a rebound. And now MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg who just slow the tempo down here. Under 3 minutes to go. They lead this one by 9 points. Klassen comes off the screen with Jones. Tries another lob. Klassen can't connect. Now, Lamont can break. Taboo now gets around. Taboo goes all the way, tries to kick it out. Takes a deflection off Klassen. And it will be baseline ball to Lamont South. I think they're going to review who it came off there, but you see now Deshaun Jones is going to go to the bench, but here's the isolation. Crossover, takes it back, pulls up with his right hand, lets it go, nothing but net. Cameron Clark. The officials just trying to slow time down so they could just review the play where Jonathan Taboo took it to the basket. They just want to see who it came off. Did it come off Taboo or did it come off Owen Klassen? Well, this isn't the play they should be reviewing, but again, look at the crossover. Pulls up right in the face of Walikovsky. Nothing but net. Well, that's your moment right there. You're on Instagram, Twitter, you name it. And he's loving it right there, front row seat. Again, that's what the Basketball Champions League is all about. The best fans here in the world. Good to see a replay right now of that move that Jonathan Taboo took to the basket. Again, here's the between the legs crossover, as we saw from Cameron Clark, just sinking it right in the face of Walikovsky. little bit of selfie time right there. You're on TV. Your moment. Live basketball.tv. Put it to Twitter and Instagram. While the officials try to figure out who the ball came off. Did it come off Jonathan Tabou? Or did it come off Owen Klassen? Here's Michael Thompson just pulling up for the three right in the face of Klassen. Now Klassen stands at 6'10". He does so well to get the shot up and avoid the block. Well, that was the previous play of Jonathan Tabou just taking it from the jump shot. And again, Jonathan Tabou, one of the more prolific shooters here in the Basketball Champions League. Cannot be given a lot of time or space. And the officials just try to figure out on the just previous play now if the ball came off Tabou or here was the step back jump shot. I mean, that is a tough move, especially when you got a player like Walikovsky jumping in the air. And young players watching this, look how he just gets the defender off his feet, just makes the time, and more importantly, as he gets his feet set, it's possible the officials are just reviewing that play as well. Was it a long two? Was it a three-pointer? Now from there, it does look like a three-pointer. Oh, it's very close, isn't it? Very, very close. In my opinion, I'm going to go for a three-pointer on that one. The officials have come to the decision, so it will be baseline ball now to Lamont Sarr. Looks for handoff now with Tabou. Tabou comes off one screen. Time and space, down to Clark. Clark fades away from 10 feet. Cameron Clark can't get it. Klassen with a rebound, and now Crawford can push it in transition. Crawford comes off one screen. Martin takes it baseline. Has to kick it out. 5 on the shot clock. McCray tries a three. Can't get it. Rebound secure by Tape. Jonathan Tabou now guarded by the 18-year-old. Comes off the screen. Tape down low now to Cameron Clark. Clark bumps. Tries a fadeaway. Made his last three. Can't get this one. Just keep it alive. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg leads one by 8 points. Kicks out Keelan Martin, tries a three-pointer, puts it up, doesn't get it. And now Tabou can take it in transition. Tabou comes up one screen, tries to lob in the corner. Terry Tape wide open for three. Terry Tape, nothing but net. 6 to triple. The assist from Jonathan Tabou. It was nicely executed there. He's wide open. Too much help side defense. Tape with time and space to pull the trigger. Keelan Martin misses last three, but doesn't matter. It won't count. This is a foul into the basket. Looks like it's on Owen Klassen. It looks like Ludwigsburg now going to make a complete change. Sean Jones is back into the game. Vinto. Martin stays along with the manga as well. Sabu comes off one screen, kicks out the clock. Clark wide open to 15 feet. Cameron Clark knocks the mid-range jump shot down. Puts it down to a three-point ball game. Cameron Clark now 4 for 9 from the field. He's got 8 points so far in the game. He's finding a lot of comfort there in the mid-range. Sean Jones now takes it, steps back. He tries from 15 feet, and Deshaun Jones is on fire right now. Well, he now moves to 13 points. He's 6 for 10 from the field. Two seconds difference now between game clock and shot clock. Sabu, top 8. The shot, but didn't take it. Cameron Clark fades away. Cameron Clark, it is a contest between Mr. Clark and Dr. Jones. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it's MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg just hold on to the victory right now. 35 to 32, 3-point ball game, all to play for here at the bottom of Group A. And both teams showing a bit of fight, bit of spirit. You can see MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg only 2 field goals within the rainbow in this first quarter. All of a sudden, they go 8 in the second. And they are leading the rebounds now 21 to 18, as well as 2 more assists. But Lamont Saf, 4 steals, and 4 turnovers for that matter. But that is as it stands. Both teams equal on the blocks. Jones and Clark leading the way for both teams, putting a show on right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, because we'll be back for the second half of this Group A fixture, Game Day 10 of the Basketball Champions League. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this game day 10 fixture of the Basketball Champions League between our hosts, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, and our visitors, Le Mans South. Well, there's been exciting stuff to watch so far. If you see Deshaun Jones leading the way right now for the hosts, he has 13 points, playing a lot of exciting basketball. Well, down the other end, Cameron Clark just showing the mid-range game right now, completely unstoppable with the fadeaway jump shots. Both teams really in dire need of a victory tonight. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg only 2 wins. Their last win came in a 1-point victory, which was a surprise victory against top of the table Lucan Murcia. The last time these two teams met, it was Le Mans South, who came out victorious by 10 on the road back in France. Who knows if this team wins tonight, they're in a chance of definitely maybe scrapping up that second place. It definitely needs a bigger performance for them going into the second half, that's for sure. It's been good from MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg now, being able to host or play 2 academy prospect players. Kieran Amanga, only 18 years of age, while Herzog, also youngster. Both were playing for the under-18s last season. It'll be a matter of time until they become regulars here with the first team. They keep on the path of progression with this fantastic club here in Germany. Well, the home fans do look on very nervously because they know that if they lose tonight, it will be more or less impossible for them to have any hopes of gaining that 4th place here in Group A. And these fans were used to last year, watching week out, week in here in the Basketball Champions League, victory after victory. It's been a completely different season, different story from this year. A lot of new personnel in at the club, a lot of new players. And these players and these fans need each other more than anywhere right now. We've got to get behind them. More importantly, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, got to give them something to cheer for, something to play for, just a bit of heart. They've done so well here in the first half. They've got to do it for another 40 minutes. And Ricky Hendricks been very quiet since the opening stages of the game. Had a really dominant post move, first possession, but hasn't had many good looks so far. Thompson now gives it to Cameron Clark. Clark right away attacks the basket, gets rejected. Well, Owen Klassen said, "Not in my house." Deshaun Jones all the way, hangs in the air, can't get it. And he almost come up with an offensive rebound, but Le Mans South will get it back. Owen Klassen just pinned him off the backboard. Well, look at this for a block. Cameron Clark thinks he's got it. Owen Klassen, get out of here, man. Taboo comes up one screen, comes up another one. Hendricks pulls up, can he make it? Can't get it. Get the own rebound, Tarpe throws it down to Ricky Hendricks. Hendricks tries to lob now, he's got the mismatch. Tarpe against JC. Well, Clark on the shot clock, has to force it. Can't get it. On Fintel now. Here's a loose ball. Comes off the screen, takes another one with Klassen. Well, Fintel wide open in the corner, pulls the trigger, gets blocked. Good defensive play by Terry Tarpe. Thompson now comes off the screen, takes it in the lane, tries a floater, puts it up, can't get it. But there, Ricky Hendricks just does enough to tip it in the basket. Klassen now down the other end, is going to look to do the same. As he backs down, reaches in. Well, you can see he's getting ready to come over and pin him, but the foul was caught before he could take the shot. Ooh, Klaassen really needs to go at him. Again, this is the kind of post matchup you like to see here in the Basketball Champions League. Ricky Hendricks down the other end, just giving the work in the low block. As a spectator, you just want to see Owen Klaassen do the same. Inbound the ball now with Crawford. Crawford gets into Klaassen now. Klaassen gets a handoff back with JC. Back down to Klaassen now. Gets in the low block where he wants it. Makes a contact, goes up, and Owen Klaassen just dominates it in the low block. It's end-to-end stuff right now from the big men. It's only his second field goal of the game. So now moves up to 4 points. Now on the ball, guard by Crawford. We go pick and roll now with Ricky Hendricks. Taboo tries to throw it in line. Hendricks, good hands, and Ricky Hendricks just shows why he's a force to be reckoned with in the low block. And he makes it look so easy, but he had two players he had to grab the ball from. Klaassen in the corner of Von Fintel. Gets it back to Sean Jones. Jones comes off a screen. Jones was looking for Klaassen under the basket, just throws it down. The assist from Deshaun Jones, and it's end-to-end stuff again from the big man. Owen Klaassen down one side, and then it's Ricky Hendricks back down the other. Again, all pick and roll now as Taboo comes up one, kicks out Thompson. Thompson time space. Back to Taboo. Down low to Cameron Clark. Clark kicks out. Thompson takes the three. Michael Thompson can't get it. And they come up with a loose ball. Clark gets hold of it. Well, no charge. Well, yeah, offensive foul called. Cameron Clark just barged into Deshaun Jones. Well, Lamont Deshaun Jones does so well there just to get his feet set. Take the charge. Well, defenders, watch this. Feet set, hands up, just takes the hard knock. Good defensive play by Deshaun Jones. Best checks back into the game along with the 18-year-old Kieran Amanga. In the block, Owen Klaassen does so well. Well, Owen Klaassen caught that over Ricky Hendricks and Terry Tarpe. Good hands there by the Canadian international. On the low block, Jones tries to keep it alive, turns it over, and it's on the floor. A loose ball now. Ricky Hendricks gives up to Terry Tarpe. Tarpe tries to go baseline. Oh, he has a mismatch. Well, Cameron Clark wide open for three. Cameron Clark, well, finally takes an attempt from the perimeter, and he sinks it from downtown, ties the game up. He now moves to 13 points. Jones now kicks out. Owen Klaassen gives up to Best. Best in the lane, tries to go up. Aaron Best just takes it to the bucket with his left hand. Well moved by Aaron Best. Two-point lead now to the host. They lead this one 41-39, but now Jonathan Taboo takes it in the lane, kicks out. We got a three in the corner, but Terry Tarpe stepped out of bounds. It was beautifully executed, but again, he's got to get his feet set in the corner. Such a little narrow area, sorry, to get a shot up, but you've got to be certain. Problem is, as soon as he released the pass and came to receive it, just took that jump into the shot, stepped out of bounds. Well, Owen Klaassen had some good minutes here in the third quarter. He goes to the bench. Jones now takes it in with his right hand. Deshaun Jones all the way. What an aggressive move. Well, he's got 15 points, leading scorer in the game, and it just is a difference at the moment. Jones from Taboo guarded by his countryman and 18-year-old Kieran Amanga. Tape kicks out, gives up to Michael Thompson. The low block now, Cameron Clark guarded by Aaron Best. Baseline makes the contact, draws a foul. Well, he got Aaron Best in the face, and he now will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Aaron Best just got too close. Again, that contact in the face was the foul. Cameron Clark, what a player he's been tonight. He was university basketball at the University of Oklahoma. Originally from Phoenix, Arizona. Last year was playing the Basketball Champions League for Gaziantep. Just coming into the beginning of his prime now, 27 years of age. Stands at 6'8". He missed the second free throw. He moves up to 14 points right now. He's been their best player so far. Jones now looks to isolate, guarded by Wilfred Agete, makes a contact, steps in and around, takes a jump shot, and Deshaun Jones, anything he takes right now is just going in. He's just been that player that MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg have really needed to step up this season. Thompson now takes it baseline, tries to go all the way, dish it up. Wilfred again makes the contact, gets fouled, and one. Well, Wilfred again now is going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul's on Keelan Martin. It's the 3rd foul now for Keelan Martin, so we're going to make a change now. We're going to bring Clint Chapman as he's going to give Wladikowski a bit of a breather. Making a 3-point play again. Free throw shooting just hasn't been good enough for Lamont this evening. You never want to look back on the game and think the outcome could have been different. Now you look at the stats there. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg only going to the free throw line 2 times as Deshaun Jones turns it over. Well, we got transition now. Tries a 3, airballs it. Tape with the offensive rebound. Again, they had 5-on-1 there in fast break. They got to finish it. Thompson shakes and base, goes to the basket, makes the contact. Doesn't get the and-1. But MT is going to go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Michael Thompson began his professional career back in Germany in 2011. He's played in Turkey, France now for a few clubs. Find his home here with Lamont Saf as he makes the first free throw. Again, when he gets on fire, probably a very tough player to guard in the backcourt. Very explosive, really knows how to run a show as a point guard. Again, another free throw miss by Lamont Saf. If they need the last 3 misses, they'd be winning this game by 1 point. Deshaun Jones kicks out to Keelan Martin. Keelan Martin gets him up in the air, kicks out. Deshaun Jones doesn't take the shot. Puts in the lane, puts him a floater. Can't get it. And we go now. Gives up to down low to Agate now guarded by Keelan Martin. Martin's got to be careful. He's got 3 fouls, but he turns it over. Well, Wilfred Agate diving on the floor. No jump ball called. And again, Wilfred Agate. Just the hustle play. Mismatch in the low block. Well, he fell over. Oh, Wilfred Agate can't finish it. The ball's all over the place. Crawford all the way. Crawford avoids the block, and he goes to the basket. Strong, aggressive move by JC. And that's one way you take it. Transition, coast to coast. Wide open now. Takes it in the lane. Has to kick it out. Thompson wide open for three. 6 the triple. And he makes it a 2-point ball game. He cuts it down to a 1-point game with that huge triple. Sean Jones now time and space. Tries to isolate. He's going to go pick and roll now here with Chapman. Martin takes it down the middle. Keeper Martin lost his dribble. Turned it over. Sloppy play. And now Clark has to give it up to Wilford again. Back to Clark. Lost the ball. Another turnover. Lamont Sarr just got so sloppy there in a situation like that. Owen Klassen checks back into the game. He's probably been their most influential player in the low block tonight. The official just having a quick word with John Patrick. Probably just trying to keep the emotions calm right now. It's been a great game of basketball. 1-point game between both teams. Bottom of Group A. Again, both teams in dire need of a victory just to give themselves any hopes of getting that 4th place here in Group A, which is going to be a big ask to say the least. Walickowski traveled with it, lost his dribble. I mean, there wasn't really enough contact there. Again, he's got to do better. Okay, gets a handoff now with Thompson. Thompson in the lane, kicks out. Well, long 2 and 1. Well, I'm not sure if it was a 3, but again, it's Cameron Clark, sinks it. And now he's going to go to the free throw line. Now the question I'll have is, was it a 3? No, it was a 2-pointer. Now Lamont Sarr take the lead. Well, Clark top scorer in the game so far with 16 points. 7 for 16 from the field. Shooting the ball so well at the moment. Well, he makes a 3-point play now, puts him up by 2 points, and now Lamont Sarr in control of this one. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg 14 fouls, 1 away from putting them in the penalty. Klassen looking for a handoff with JC. 6 on the shot clock now, throws it down low. Klassen just falls over, and a foul's been called. Well, tough to see that, but have to see the replay of it. Walickowski backs down, makes a bit of contact, jump hook, and finally, Walickowski going to work in the low block. Well, he usually settles for a lot of 3-pointers, but there you can just see how effective he can be in the low block. There's field goal of the game. He ties it up at 49 apiece. Takes it all the way, puts up a wild one, can't get it. Bonfitto comes up with a rebound, gives it to Crawford. Now Crawford just gonna pull it out here, slow it down a bit. Well, Klassen wants in the low block. Got it by Clark. Klassen backs down, makes a bit of contact, goes up, and Owen Klassen is just going to work. And he's moving up to 8 points right now. He's 4 for 5 from the field. And some good looks within the paint. We're going to try and dribble this one now. The last shot. Thompson gives it up. Eto takes down the middle, crosses over. Back down, got it by Aaron Best. Backdoor pass. Big O goes up, turns it over. And with 1.9 seconds left, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg get one final shot off as they lead this one by 2. Peter Corneli now checks back into the game. Bonfinto throws it up, and it's no good. At the end of the third quarter, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg just hold on to a 2-point lead. You can see MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg really changing around now. 18 for 29 from within the rainbow, 4 for 17 for that matter from three-point land. And Mossav have 6 triples. But that is as it stands here at the end of the third. It's the final quarter now here as MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg leading this one by 2 points. Only 2 victories this season. Last victory was a few games ago against Cam Murthia. Well, down low to Klassen. He's been so clinical. There's the foul on Wilford to get. Owen Klassen now the only player on the court to play is university basketball in a domestic country, not in the United States. Played at Acadia in Canada. JC kicks it out. Cam Welikoski hit it. Can't get it. Well, tips it for a backcourt, but to keep it alive. Wow. JC jumped in the air to keep it alive. Deshaun Jones now isolates. Takes it in, kicks out. Welikoski throwing the shot clock. Loses footing. Got to shoot it. Puts it up. Doesn't get it. Well, Peter Cornelier just knocks over Owen Klassen. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg are a man down. Cornelier tries a 3, fouls him. And now Peter Cornelier will go to the free throw line for 3 free shots. We can see that foul was out of frustration because he felt like he was knocked to the ground in the previous play there. But now the big man is going to go to the free throw line now for 3 free shots. Well, born in Calais, France. Been in Le Mans South for the majority of his career. He missed the first free throw. Selected by the Denver Nuggets back in the 2016 NBA draft. The second round, 53rd pick, sorry. He hits the second one, and again, doesn't usually like to play back down to the basket. Really enjoys playing on the perimeter. You see, he does take a lot of three-point shots. We've seen that a lot here in the regular season. He makes it 2 for 3 from the stripe. We're down low to Klassen now. Klassen's going to back down. Got it by Wilford to get. Almost Toy turns it over. Good defense. And now Thompson. Thompson off one screen. Kicks out of Cornelier. Thompson now looking for options, gives up to Ito. 6 on the shot clock now. It's going to go to the basket, goes all the way. kicks out. Wolfigo's got to shoot it, puts up a wild three, can't get it. And JC comes up with a loose ball. Comes off one screen, pulls up Crawford for three, and Jordan Crawford just sinks a big triple. He's been relatively quiet tonight. It's his first three-point field goal. He moves up to 5 points. Well, catch and shoot right away. Quick release, can't get it. And an offensive foul there. Pat Cornelia as he pushes in the back. It was a good look from the perimeter, but he's just got to make it. Well, Antoine Eto has hit one three-pointer tonight so far, but he's just going to have to do a little bit better, get some better looks. Best with the alley-oop, connects with it. The assist from Walikowski. Well, he faked it going off the screen. He went back door, and he just connects with the alley-oop. What a play. It was just so beautifully done there. What vision by Walikowski to spot him. Thompson puts up a floater, tries to get it off the glass, doesn't get it. And there's a foul underneath the basket. And again, what a play. I mean, look at the replay of this. Walikowski just looking, throws it up. Aaron Best, Air Canada, just makes the connection. Take off. We've got liftoff. I mean, that is as beautiful as it gets. Shows the athleticism. Try to lob now. Cornelia, good hands under the basket, goes up, gets fouled. Cornelia will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. Now, he thought it was a hard foul, but to be honest, you do see those given sometimes. Walikowski did hold on to him a little bit. You see now both camps just getting on with it. Well, Kieran Amanga playing some very influential big minutes right now. And this is a future prospect, only 18 years old. Aaron Best, after making that huge alley-oop play, just goes to the bench. He did feature a lot in the first 3 quarters, but he's played some good minutes now since coming in. But a player who was drafted in the NBA, but again, he's got to use his size more effectively. We know he can shoot the perimeter shot, but Lamar could use him down low right now. He makes both free throws, cuts it to a 3-point ball game. Crawford pick and pop with Walikowski. Well, turns it over almost. They do in the end. Top 8 comes up with it. Back to Thompson. Well, Lamont now can tie the game up with a 3-pointer. Just 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Thompson kicks out. Top 8, 3 in the corner, but an offensive foul has been called. And again, Deshaun Jones, 2nd charge he's taken of the game. Young players watching. That is why you take charges. Get your feet set. Let the offense go into you. A defensive play there by Deshaun Jones. Deshaun Jones now gets the ball, and he turns it over again. This time Wilfred Aguet comes up with a loose ball. It's 3-on-3. Wilfred Aguet goes all the way. He draws a foul. Now it's a shooting foul. So he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots, and that's back-to-back turnovers by MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. And you can see they're going to bring Owen Klassen right now just to give them a bit more structure in the low block. Another poor pass. You can see there as well, Deshaun Jones trying to take the charge, but he was moving in the process. Well, the officials now change the call, so it is a baseline ball, which is the correct decision. Top 8 looking in low for Wilfred Aguet. Tries to take a baseline. And he dribbles out of bounds, turns it over again. Well, both teams very sloppy with the ball. Download a classic now. Last time he had the ball in the block with Wilford again, he turned it over. Attacks the middle, draws a foul, and that's the 15th foul for Lamont. So it will be free throw shots. Again, these fans anxiously watch on as they know it is desperation tonight, really for both teams, but especially MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. It's a handoff now with Jones. Jones isolates, guarded by Tape, gets him up in the air. Fades away, Deshaun Jones. Deshaun Jones is simply Mr. Clutch. Well, he takes tough shots, but he simply hits him. He's 8 for 12 from the mid-range. 5-point lead now to MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Thompson almost turns it over. And again, Cornelier popping out to the three-point land. You see Thompson wanting to roll to the basket. Well, Antoine Eto'o checks back into the game along with Cameron Clark. Clark starts to hit fire here in the last 5 minutes, 47 seconds. It could be a problem for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Handoff now with Jonathan Taboo. Taboo comes off one screen. Taboo thought about the three. They turn it over again. It's going to be a 24-second violation. It is. Lamont South right now with little structure, just can't buy a basket at the moment. The problem for them now is that they're in the penalty. It's the only foul will send MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg to the free throw line. Comes off the screen with Jones. Jones cross court. Manga, he's made 1-3. Young fella in and out, can't get it. Well, that would have been a huge, huge three-pointer from the 18-year-old. Taboo catches, shooting transition, takes a three, can't get it. And they tip it right to Wilford to get. Out to Taboo, but Manga just tips it out of bounds. And again, the fans looking on very anxiously right now. They know how important the victory will be tonight. Thompson goes all the way, dish it up. Again, fumbles it, goes over there. Wilford again, so aggressive, able to finish it off the glass. Oh, sorry, it was Cameron Clark actually. Cameron Clark does so well with the finish. He now moves up to 19 points. Pick and pop play now. Keelan Martin spins to the middle. Martin fakes time, space, takes it, can't get it. Well, could that be a big miss with 4:37 to go? Thompson all the way, gets fouled by Crawford. And he will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. And a technical foul's been called. The temper's flaring. Crawford not happy. Couldn't see what happened there, but these two teams really need the victory. They got to calm down right now. And here was the previous play. Manga missed the three. Well, this is a couple of possessions ago. And the officials will try to calm things down as best as possible. Again, 3-point lead for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Lamont, only 3 victories so far this season. 1 on opening day. They really need the victory tonight. As well as MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Only 2 victories this season. They can't afford for any slip-ups for that matter. Last week they came up short on the road in Italy where they lost 82-76, but neither of these two teams want a situation confrontation just cost the game for both of them. Thompson now will shoot these free throws. Both teams in the penalty with 4:32 to go. He makes the first one, cuts it to a 2-point ball game, while Thompson really has been probably their best player from the perimeter so far tonight. Able to keep things under control, but this is going to be a big 4 minutes and 32 seconds for both these two teams. Makes them both. 1-point ball game now to MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Crawford now on the ball, looks for Owen Klassen. Can't get it to him. Gets a handoff with Jones. Jones 5 on the shot clock. He's got to get something going. Looks for Klassen. Klassen's got to shoot it. Amanga's got to shoot it. Well, a 24-second violation. Poor offense by MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Amanga, young player, learning lesson for him. Has to be able to get that shot off with 2 seconds on the shot clock. We got a timeout, as both these two teams are going to talk it over.
Big on the ball, wieder diese Formel. Hey, Juice, come on,
Yeah, we're not setting screens at the 5 position. Look to set the screen, and remember.
Cornelia now, they get both with 3 fouls each, but no foul trouble for their concern, and for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg for that matter. Again, it's been a great game to watch with these two teams really battling it out here at the bottom of Group A. Look at the alley-oop there by Aaron Best. Well, the assist from Wadakovsky, good vision, great athleticism. Well, big possession now. Cameron Clark, top of the key, can't get it. Well, Ricky Hendricks, and one. Well, he puts Lamont South up by 1 point, and he can make it a 3-point play. Well, again, Ricky Hendricks been so quiet tonight. Not his usual self, but what a big time to come alive. He now moves up to 10 points. It's a big free throws. He can put him up by 2 if he makes this one. Makes it. 2-point lead to the visitors. And this is going to be a big possession now because MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg haven't scored in their last 4 plays. Best comes off the screen with Wadakovsky. Martin takes it in, makes a contact. Keelan Martin misses the layup, gets his own rebound, goes up. Keelan Martin, and one. He'll go to the free throw line to make it a 3-point play. And again, the size, the power, didn't get the layup, but just has the aggression. Here you can see, strong move. Now Clark does well, but he gets his own rebound, and he's no match for him inside. Keelan Martin, rookie season in Europe right now, just showing the strength, the versatility of a veteran player. And he puts them back up by 1 with 3:35 to go in the 4th quarter. This is Jonathan Taboo time. He's going to come off one screen, takes it in with his left hand, steps back, fades away, gets rejected. Well, Keelan Martin comes up with a huge defensive play, denying Jonathan Taboo. Martin, 3 in transition, got to make it. Keelan Martin hits the 3 and he puts MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg up by 4. Lamont Soft have to call timeout. Well, it's a situation like that, a quick three-point transition. If he missed it, coach is kicking his head, but he's made it, and he's put him up by 4. Well, both teams now identical, 6 for 21 from the perimeter. Low percentage shooting here, but at this point, last few minutes, they've got to grind it out. It's very equal on the rebounds. I mean, MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg only leading the rebounds 34-32 at the moment. It's very equal. Not a lot to separate these two teams at the moment. The only difference has been Deshaun Jones for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg and Cameron Clark for Lamont. Well, it's a 4-point lead now to MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Can they come up? Can they grind out these last 3 minutes? Or can Lamont Soft break their hearts and go to 4 victories here in Group A? Thompson, catch and shoot, can't get it. Tries to get the offensive rebound, but Keelan Martin just does enough. And now Crawford now, big play for him. He's got to keep it under control. Lamont Soft have to play good defense, have to get a stop. Crawford shaking big time and space. 7 on the shot clock, spins around. Crawford fades away. Jordan Crawford, the one-footed fadeaway, and it's nothing but net. And he gives MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg a 6-point lead. He now moves up to 7 points, 2 for 4 from the field. Well, now, if there's ever time for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg to come to life here in the regular season, it is tonight. Down now. Cameron Clark backs down, has the mismatch, fades away. Cameron Clark just gets it to drop, and he simply is unstoppable. Clark now moves up to 21. He's 8 for 17 from the field. Just keeps Lamont Soft in it. Wadakovsky gives it. Jones pump fakes, goes all the way. Missed the layup. Well, now Antoine Eto'o gives up to Thompson. Thompson kicks in the corner. Sabu back to Eto'o, takes the 3. Oh, baby! Sinks the triple, and it's back to a 1-point ball game. This is end-to-end stuff right now. And a 6-point lead there, almost erased within a matter of seconds. Lamont Soft do so well just to get out on the break. Crawford guided by Ricky Hendricks. Crawford gets fouled. JC will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. 1 minute 20 to go here. It's all to play for. Well, Wilfred Again's going to come back in for the last minute 20 now. The question is, who's he going to replace? Will they take out Hendricks? Probably what they're going to think is they're going to need the style that MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg like to play right now, especially when you got Wadakovsky in the court. You don't really have an inside presence, so they're going to spread the floor, try to isolate. So what Lamont done is now bringing on Wilfred Again, who can probably guard perimeter players, stop any penetrations in the key, because now both teams are in the penalty. Any foul will send them to the free throw line, and these are big free throws. JC makes the first one, and he puts him back up by 2. Got to keep his cool now, keep his nerve. Makes them both. Big free throws, puts him back up by 3. And now this is a big possession for Lamont. Thompson now guarded by Crawford. Pick and roll with Clark. Sabu in the lane. Sabu turns it over. And Sabu keeps it alive. Out to Thompson. Thompson throwing the shot clock. Baseline again. Reverse layup. Wilfred Again cuts it back to a 1-point ball game. Well, Crawford, time and space now. Just pulls it out. We need to rush it now. Get a good offense. Crawford goes in. Crawford kicks out to Walikowski. Walikowski goes to the basket. Walikowski missed the layup. Well, could that be huge? As now Antoine Eto'o on the ball. Pulls up, takes a three. Antoine Eto'o hits the triple, and he puts Lamont South up by 2 points. What a three! Wow. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, 1 minute ago, we're leading by 6. Now they're down by 2. This is a huge test. Well, John Patrick was probably feeling very comfortable a minute ago. Deshaun Jones leading the scores for them with 19 points. Keelan Martin with 6 rebounds.
Hey, we're good. We're good.
And then again, you can see the calm, composed nature of Coach Patrick.
The screens, you gotta be strong with the ball. Beat the ball, Keelan.
He's probably feeling very relieved. And a minute ago, being down by 6, probably thought it was game over. Cameron Clark leading the way. Wolford again. Antoine Eto'o hitting 2 big three-pointers near the end. Well, here was the missed layup by Walikowski. Missed it. Antoine Eto'o took it all the way. There you can see the reaction from the Ludwigsburg fans. What a three-pointer. The nerve. Just let it go. It's good. Well, 33 seconds left. This is going to be a big, big offense for Ludwigsburg. They can tie it up with a 2, or they can take the lead with a three-pointer. The Ludwigsburg fans on their feet, showing the support as they've done all season, as they did last season on the road to the Final Four in Athens. Some of the most passionate basketball fans here in Germany and in Europe for that matter. Aaron Best is going to inbound the ball. We're getting to Walikowski now. Walikowski hand up with Deshaun Jones. Jones looks to isolate. Got it by Michael Thompson. Jones all the way. Can't get it. Now, who did it come off? Well, it's going to be a sideline ball back to MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Now there's 23 seconds left in the game. 14 on the shot clock, though. Just listen to the home fans. Live and die, the yellow and black here in the south of Germany. It comes off the foot of Antoine Eto'o. Ludwigsburg really struggling to get the ball inbound. Antoine Eto'o just doing enough there to cause the problems. We got another timeout now as Lamont South lead this one 70-68. Sideline ball to MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, what a game it's been. Up and out. It's like a roller coaster. 1 minute, one team's got the lead, and then the next minute, they respond down the other end. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg, only a minute ago, we're leading this one by 6, but 2 huge, crucial three-pointers by Antoine Eto'o has given them the lead by 2. Cam Murthy right now, and against Nizhny Novgorod. Very close fixture. Well, other fixtures we saw today, Banvit came up with a big victory against Ventspils. Both these two teams, as Banvit also in contention to try and push for a playoff spot. Both teams will be relieved that Civitas Avellino came up victorious on the road against Anvil Vosolek. Vosolek, another team trying to fight for a playoff spot here in Group A. Both of these two teams will really need Cam Murthy to come out victorious against Nizhny Novgorod. Novgorod moved to 6 victories. It could be pretty much tough. It will be a lot harder for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg to lose this game. It'll pretty much be curtains out for them to make the 4th place. Ludwigsburg must win tonight. But they're down by 2 with 14 on the shot clock, 23 in the game. They get into JC. JC on the ball. JC all the way. JC missed the layup. He missed it. And Jordan Crawford had a wide open layup, and he missed it with the floater. And again, he did so well to get to the basket, but he just put too much on it. Well, you got to feel for him, because in a situation like that, when you got towering players all over you, I mean, it was a great drive to the basket, time and space. I'm not sure if the officials are reviewing whether to call it an unsportsmanlike foul. I don't even know what they're calling for, but I have to see a replay. Well, that's what they're going to look for right now. Are they going to call the unsportsmanlike foul on Keelan Martin? If they call an unsportsmanlike foul, it will be game over. They've called an unsportsmanlike foul. So now Lamont Sarth will go to the free throw line for 2 shots, and they will get the ball back. Well, that is a dagger to the heart for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. Well, Keelan Martin has to adjust this new rule here in Europe that he's probably not used to when he was playing for Butler in the NCAA. Again, it's a learning curve for him. Antoine Eto'o just needs to take these 2 free throws, make them both, get the ball back, get fouled again. Well, Antoine Eto'o has been the best player in the second half for Lamont Sarth. Well, he missed it. Missed the free throw. And he's hit 2 big 3-pointers at the end of this game. Hits that free throw, puts him up by 3 with 17.6 left here in the game. And he's made 2 3-pointers and those 3 free throws. Again, you got to make them when it counts. And that's what he did. Well, Thompson gets fouled by Crawford. So now Michael Thompson will go to the free throw line. Antoine Eto'o and Deshaun Jones just having a little conversation there. They remind each other's games. And it's been a very tough season for MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. You know, only a minute ago, just over a minute, they were leading this one by 6 points. And Lamont Sarth just didn't give up. Big 3-pointers from Antoine Eto'o. It's now a 5-point ball game. Ludwigsburg have to get a 3-pointer. Crawford pulls up for it, gets blocked. It comes up with a loose ball. Eto'o gives up to Thompson. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lamont Sarth have come on the road tonight. They've dug deep, they've grinded it out, because at the end of this one, they win this one 73-68. MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg will lead him by 6 points with over a minute and a half to go. And then that lead just vanquished within a few seconds. And there's the man, Antoine Eto'o, who hit the 2 big 3-pointers to get him back in. Cameron Clark led the scoring for them. And he gives Lamont Sarth a fighting chance of just maybe, finishing in the 4th place with 4 games left here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, Lamont Sarth now move to 4-6 here in the group. They'll overtake Ventspils, and they'll be tied on the record with Anvil Vosolek. But tonight it's all going to matter what happens in the other game as UQAM Murcia take on Nizhny Novgorod. Both Anvil and Lamont Sarth will be hoping that UQAM Murcia get another victory. Nizhny Novgorod just moved 2 games above them. If they can sneak that victory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching here on livebasketball.tv, swap over as UQAM Murcia trail right now against Nizhny Novgorod 47-44 with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And for John Patrick, a man who's built a very strong identity in the basketball world here in Germany. It's been a tough season for him. Remember, a lot of changes for players. Jordan Crawford, you got to feel for him as well. Fantastic player. So influential for them down the long stretch this game. And there, the MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg fans show their love, show their support. They'll travel wherever their team goes. They're passionate. They'll play the drums. And that's what it means to them. You can't take anything away from the spirit of these players. They just gave a lot tonight. It was an exciting game and another positive for them. 2 players from their academy, 2 18-year-olds featured tonight, Herzog and Kieran Amanga. Amanga had 5 points plus a tip-back dunk, which really gave the fans hope for the future. Here he is, number 14, Kieran Amanga. Just in front of him is the other 18-year-old Herzog. John Patrick. Great coach, a very likable person for that matter. I'm sure he'll be thinking how to change it around. There's 4 games left for them in the Basketball Champions League, and they're going to make the most of them. They've been valuable members of the Basketball Champions League for the last 3 years. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for joining us. I mean, we'll just show you a couple of stats and a couple of highlights from this game. If you look at the stats here, Lamont South, 8 for 24 from the three-point line. But it was Antoine Eto'o who hit the 2 big last ones. They were tied on the rebounds, 36 apiece. He did have 5 assists, more than MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg for that matter. Lamont South had 10 steals. Again, a lot of that came from the turnovers from MHP Riesen Ludwigsburg. But it just was enough for them to pick up their 4th victory. Cameron Clark led the way for all scoring with 21 points. Ricky Hendricks with 8 rebounds. Jonathan Tabou had 5 assists. Well, Wilfred Aguet had 4 of those 10 steals for them tonight. Terry Tarpe with 2 blocks for that matter as well. They're small forward. Thompson chipped in 13. Hendricks with 11. One for Ludwigsburg. Jones, Martin, Crawford all made the score of 19, 12, and 9. But that was as it finished here tonight in the south of Germany. Best there just connecting with the alley-oop, just showing the athleticism. What a play it was between him and Adam Wolochowski. Well, Lamont South now will be thinking where to move on next now. We've got a couple of big games coming up later in this one. So we'll be thinking how they can move on and progress and try and move up into that 4th place for them. There's only 4 games left in the regular season for both of these 2 teams. Next week is a huge game for them as they're on the road against Ventspils and then possibly push for a 4th place as they'll be at home to Nizhny Novgorod. And that will be the biggest one for Lamont South. Because after that, it's Civica Avellino on the road. It's Avellino dominating the group so far with the Cam Murthia. And the final game for Lamont will be at home to Anvil Voselek, another team in contention. So if you look at it, there's 3 games out of the last 4 where they're competing against teams that are going for the same place as them. So they can give themselves a fighting chance of making that 4th place. It will be hard, but anything is possible here in the Basketball Champions League. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you for joining us here at the MHP Arena here in the south of Germany in Ludwigsburg. It was a great game between these 2 teams. There you can see Lamont South moving up to 6th. And as we said, 3 of their last 4 games will be against Anvil Voselek, Nizhny Novgorod, and Ventspils. All games they will need to win to push in that 4th place. It's all to play for here for 4th in Group A of the Basketball Champions League regular season. We thank you for joining us. We'll see you for next games next week in Game Day 11. It's good night tonight from FIBA.